Alright guys, today I've got a little strategy for you guys if you're stuck in that Sand Devil Curse City, boys. I got a little solo for you, a little solo strat, because this is such a roadblock stage. There's a couple roadblock stages which I don't like so much about Soul Cross. There's a lot of roadblocks, whereas in the other stages, you can kind of always go around. Here, not so much. You have to be able to beat, like S6, you got to beat that. Twins, you got to be able to beat that. And then S7 is not too bad, because you have to beat S7 or 23, so you've got two routes right there, that's fine. S8 you have to beat, and then Sand Devil you have to beat, and then after that it kind of opens up. But like the first there's like 4 roadblock stages before you even get to the bread and butter of it, which is crazy. But if you're stuck on the Sand Devil, boys, because I know it's a pretty hard rotation, at least for my account, alright? Like if I filter and I go to Champions with Sleep, there are not many. There is Cornelia. She's good, but she wasn't doing it for me. There is also the Zenith guy. I don't think he's very good though. And then of course regular Death Knight. But what I did is I used Tramaria for the speed aura, and I used Bad Alcazar to solo this. So I'll show you guys that. It's not 100%. But it's pretty reliable. It's very slow. So you're going to have to set this and just kind of walk away for a little bit. And if it fails, try again. I've only done it twice. It failed the first time and succeeded the second time. I'll show you guys the build. This is my old gear, solo Dragon 20 like type of gear. So this is super old stuff. But the trick is in the relic though, boys. So first of all, I'll show you guys total stats. Here is total stats. Let's hide my noggin. All right, that's what we're rocking with. And then we have some Cursed City bonuses. Here's my Cursed City bonuses. So if you don't have bonuses, these are the stats you kind of need to get up to. More health and more defense is always better, preferably more health, because this can fail a little bit. There is a chance to fail. It's not 100%, but you only need to beat it one time, though. Don't forget as well, I have a 23% speed aura coming from my champion, alright? So here is the relic, boys. We're using the aspect of Searoth. Absolutely goated. This will keep you alive against the Sand Devil. I think if he crits you, you might die. And I think that's how my run failed. I kind of just walked away, came back, saw the Sand Devil was at like 10% health, and it was like, damn, I lost like so close to the end. We do have him booked. I don't know if that matters. I do have Brimstone as well. Brimstone isn't going to matter because it's not protected. So you could go like emergency heal or something like that if you want. And then here is the masteries. So actually, you know what? I did not take advantage of this. I have Spirit Haste. When I did this, I only took advantage of it. I only got 8 speed. I could have gotten 24. So we can actually get a little bit more speed with that. So there's masteries. Nothing too crazy, boys. So if you got Bad Alcazar, you could also try this with other champions. Kind of the trick here is aspect to Searoth. So you could definitely put that on another champion that can maybe heal themselves. Off the top of my head, you could maybe do like an Urost with a toxic set, because he's actually not going to land poisons on the boss, because the boss does not smack him while he's asleep. So if you go Urost, you might need a toxic set. That is an option. I haven't tested that. Don't know if it's 100%. Don't know if it would even work. You could also just try and squeeze in a legendary that you have like 5-star Brimstone for, because Brimstone kind of is the trick to this boss. But I will show you guys the run. Let's actually put in some other fodder champions so I get some more speed. So we'll just throw in just anything that works. That's fine. All right, we'll get some more speed for this, boys. All right, start an auto, and I'll show you guys. Hey, this actually works. It's pretty legit. I mean, obviously you can see up here too. We did do it. 557 turns. Takes a while. Takes a freaking while, but it is doable. Again, not 100%. You could also have a team like this. If you got a team like this, you're chilling. All right, let's run it. Bad Alcazar is a good affinity for this. I really love it. So he will try and land poisons. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing here in the beginning really matters. It's all about just not dying. All right, we take that one to the face. I don't think our aspect activated there because it only did 77k damage. But basically, you've got the aspect just for when he crits you. Other than that, you should be kind of fine. Brimstone, I don't think is going to do anything. I think it just cleanses it here. Yeah. I think, and that's it, boys. It's just wait 20 minutes for the poisons to kill him, bro. It's kind of slow, kind of annoying, but you only need to beat this once in the whole month. So that's all you need, boys. Just need to beat it one time. All right, boys. Well, we will come back when this finishes. Hopefully, it is a dub now that we've got a little bit more speed from our dead allies, because I didn't do that properly the first time. Again, we do have a really strong speed aura, but there are a couple 19% speed auras on this stage. Morgane, Fabian, I think Cornelia is like 18%. So there's other speed auras you can use as well. Or you could just go faster and have like extra HP aura or something like that. So there's options. It's definitely kind of flexible. But boys, I'll see you guys when this is done. Alright guys, we are coming down to the end. That is it. Again, this is not 100% reliable. I mean, it's succeeded 2 out of 3 times. That run looked pretty safe the whole time. Don't know if I'm going to leave the whole thing in the video, because I mean, that was like 17 minutes. But hey, if you need to beat Sand Devil one time to get to this juicy 1,000 Eternal Soul Coins over here at the Fire Knight, man, because this is one of the easier rotations in my opinion, at least from my account. But I mean, you've got champions like Crowden and Neldor, which are the big boys. Padraig was a guaranteed back in the day, which, I mean, you could have skipped it, but you've definitely been playing. If you've been playing long enough to get here, you've definitely been playing long enough to have been part of the Padraig guaranteed. So hopefully you grabbed him. But and also I have my good mythicals as well. But I mean, you could just go like a second Crowdan. Like that's I have 2 Crowdans. You got Pixel in here too, so you've got Deacon who like just speeds you up and slows him down. Like yeah, there are options here. This is definitely one of the easier. You've got Pan the Bowhorn as well. So I mean, one of the easier rotations of Fire Knight. Not that any of them are super duper easy, but this is, for my account, this is the easiest. But even then, you could rock something like this and slowly whittle them down. And again, if I didn't mention the set, I think I did, but we are rocking a Reflex on the guy. So yeah, we're rocking Reflex, Speed. I mean, nothing crazy. Reflex to me is better than Regen on this guy because he heals through his continuous heals. So actually, I think the continuous heals heal him more than actually a Regen set would, as long as you have Reflex on him. Reflex on this guy is actually a better regeneration set than Regeneration is, because you just get those cleanses, get those heals, and you get poison, so it also turns him into a better DPS champion as well. So that's what I'm rocking on him. Not that you need that stuff. I don't think the set matters too much. You could see we were kind of lapping the Sand Devil. We were getting to full health almost every time. After he did his giant smack, we were healing back up super fast. So I don't know if you necessarily need this set, but I think the stats are the most important, and the relic is definitely important. Alright, boys. Good luck with the Sand Devil. Hope this helped some of you guys out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.